Hello, this is Marshallee, and welcome to my garden diary. Today is the 12th of June 2021, and we're going to pick our first strawberries for the season. So there's quite a lot of strawberries in here, and as I'm here, I see a runner here that I need to get rid of, so I'll just go ahead and get rid of that because we don't want that here. Okay, that's what I just got rid of. Yep. Okay, so I am not sure how many we are going to get, but I think it will be quite a bit because I can see um, a lot of strawberries in here. There's some more over here. And forgive that on the strawberry leaves is there's a tree from our neighbor that has that bloom, and it just, yeah, it's just all over the strawberry patch, but that's okay. It's not going to do the strawberry any harm. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to pick some strawberries, and I also wanted to show the potatoes. So that's the potato patch here. I must admit that I didn't know that it would look so much, that they would grow so much. So I've never seen potato blooms before. So that's what the bloom look like. Is this is the first time I've planted potato, but I'm quite excited and quite pleased with what this looks like here. When I planted them, I thought I planted them too far apart, but I had no idea that it would bear like this, that it would grow like this. Because if I go in there, look at how big those stems are. I'm just surprised, I guess, because I have never done this before. Maybe this is just from my ignorance. My amazement comes because of my naivety. But that's okay, I'm happy. So that's the potato here, and this is the strawberry beside it. I have some other berries beside that, but the strawberry is here. So that's the main thing right now, to get in and get as many of the strawberries as possible. There's another one hiding down there. There's some more there. So I think there's quite a bit in there because I can't see everything. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do after I have done that. Look, there's some more down there. After I have picked the strawberries, I'll also go over to the other side of the garden. So today I don't have a lot of time. This is what I worked on yesterday. I don't have a lot of time today because I have a lot of other things to do. So I plan to do only two things in the garden. One, the main thing is to pick the strawberries, and then I am going to come into the garden. I think this is one of the best views of our garden. So Marcus usually sits over here, somewhere behind me, and yeah, enjoy the view. So after I've picked the strawberries, I'm going to come over this side of the garden and right, and then I'm going to go in right there, and then I'm going to get rid of all the spent iris that are in there. So there's only one bloom that is left. I think I'm going to leave that one bloom there because after the flower or after the plant has worked so hard on producing that, I don't just want to just cut it off. So but I'll cut off all the other stems and then so that that will be taken care of. So that's all I plan to do in the garden today. I will pick the strawberries, and then I am going to come up around this side and then work on getting rid of the iris stems. Okay, so I will show you in a bit how many strawberries I was able to get in our first picking. See you in a no, I was going to say see you in a minute, but I think it will take a bit longer for me in a minute, but I'll see you in a while to give you the results of my strawberry pick. Okay, so that's the strawberry. That's how much I got. So it's about over 3 dozens. I don't know how much it would weigh, but it's about a bit over 3 dozen strawberries. So I am very, very pleased with how much we got. And yeah, we'll enjoy these for our dessert today after lunch. Okay, so next I'll go and do my cutting of the spent iris. Okay, so I have taken away all the iris from that area there, and if you didn't know before, then you wouldn't have known that there were iris there because it just looks so natural, and that's exactly how I want it to be. So the iris came in, they bloomed for about 2 weeks, and then now we have the yellow loose trifle that is right in the middle of the iris, and that is taking the place. So that will flower for a while, and then after that has flowered for a while, then there are other flowers or other plants there that will flower. So yeah, so I got that done, and while I was at it, I actually did cut that one as well that had the one bloom. It just wasn't worth it to leave it there because that area is getting quite grown in, and it's in a week it would be very hard for me to go behind there and to be cutting stuff. So I thought it just makes sense to just cut it now, just for one bloom. It wasn't worth it. Plus it was yellow like the same blooms that are there, so it wasn't making much of an impact, or it didn't have much of an impact there. And this will get quite big here. This is a baby breath, so it will even flow over into the yellow loose trifle and flow way back over this side to right there. And so the next thing that I need to do is to go in and take up those forget-me-nots that are dried out, because that space will be filled in by other plants. So yeah, while I was at it, I also cut back the columbine flowers or the columbine plants, because yes, there were some blooms that were still there, but these seed pods are so big and they're just going to burst open soon, and I don't want them to plant themselves out. I don't want any more in the area that they were at, so I didn't want to leave them. So even though there are some blooms that are still there, I just decided to cut them back and just let the plant grow. They were right where, a bit behind the alliums there, and as we can see, there are other blooms there, so they don't need to be there right now. They might bloom again in the spring, but because of where they are, I don't think so, because there are other flowers that are taking up the space that are spreading out. So it's okay. I enjoyed it while they bloom, and now other plants will take over. So that's the whole idea of a garden. There are sometimes some plants bloom for a while and then they take their rest, and then other take over, and then it's like a relay. Yeah, it's like a relay. It's like a race where it has, there are different people running, but we're all on the same team. So it's one big happy garden family. And when somebody, or when one flower, one plant take a rest to regenerate, then there are other plants that, take the stand, or take the foreground, or in focus, or is in focus. So yeah. Okay. I need to focus on the roses in another video because they're all opening now all over the garden. There are different things that are going on with the roses. And if I can go here quickly, we can see the bell flowers, the bell plants that are here. Look at that. They are just really performing very well right now. And it's hard to see them because of they're quite low from here. And the carnations, the Turkish carnations, are also yeah, they're blooming in their glory. So there's quite a lot going on right here. So that's not the plant. The carnation planted themselves out, but I don't have the heart to take them up. So I'll leave them for this year, and then when they're stop blooming, I'll take them out, and then it will only be the ground covering with the bell plant flower, and then the roses, and then that will look not like so much going on. It's beautiful, but it's a lot going on with lots of colors right here. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.